From the start, Miss Diana knew that I could do things that even I didn't know I could do. I was 14 years old playing Wendy in Stone Soup's Peter Pan. With grace, poise, and sincerity, Miss Diana played the lead role in the summer that changed everything for me. I wanted to please her because she believed in me in a way that no one else ever had. I was 4 when we met. She taught me to tap dance, tumble, and begin ballet. Her belief in me and encouragement is where my passion for the stage began. No one believed in me quite like she did. I remember the way she addressed my personal doubts in both our earlier and later years together. "Miss Diana, I'm not sure I can do that," I would say. Brushing away my misgivings, she would look at me with a knowing smile on her face and say, "Well, silly girl, of course you can." The summer that I spent being Wendy, while other kids were playing at the pool and at the park, I was inside Miss Diana's studio, dancing place, going over musical numbers and learning choreography. That was the summer Miss Diana showed me what I was really capable of. All the notes I was sure I could never hit, songs my voice was never good enough to sing, and dance counts I thought I would never make were all accomplished on Miss Diana's watch. I look back on those days and wonder how it all happened. I know now that I did those things because Miss Diana believed that I could. And even when I pleaded with her, going back and forth in my mind with what I was and wasn't capable of, she never did back down. And at times I hated her for pushing me out of my comfort zone. She taught me that the only way to expand your comfort zone is to push your limits. The only way to get something you've never done is to do things you never have. Few things have been as rewarding as the lessons Miss Diana taught me and the time she and I spent together when I was just a little girl. There is nothing in the world like curtain call. The overture played, the audience hollered and clapped as the actors poured onto stage. Younger siblings could be heard screaming joyful remarks. The usual dad stuck his fingers in his mouth and whistled. I scanned the crowd, happy to see the usual friends and family who had turned out to see what I'd worked so hard for all summer. And then I saw her. There she was, front row, big circular glasses, the high ballerina bun knotted on top of her head. She was the first on her feet as the standing ovation began. It was in those moments that it didn't matter who else was in the audience. Her proud applause was the only I heard, and her huge proud smile was the only one I saw. Miss Diana, would you please stand and take your curtain call?
Thank you all to all the writers, those who spoke and those whose work is in the book and you haven't heard from yet. We're going to try to do a couple more events between now and Christmas, probably one at the Wild bookstore on the Courthouse Square, and probably one at a local restaurant where other writers will get a chance to speak, and we'll do some more book selling. Thanks again. Please don't go home. There's more food to eat. There's more alcohol to drink. Stay and enjoy yourselves, and enjoy this year's book. Thank you.